Some years ago, a movement was born, making the question, who is my neighbor, transformed from next door to 150 nations across the globe. Since then, Equip has fulfilled its purpose to train godly men and women who will train godly men and women until Jesus returns. See, Jesus gave the Great Commission, and it was bigger than a keynote speech or a State of the Union address. He said, go and make disciples, baptizing them, teaching them, training them, empowering them. See, Jesus isn't about raising innocent bystanders. He wants to raise leaders. And leadership is no job for lone rangers. It's a job for influencers who want to play their position, rise to the occasion, join hands with a band of comrades to love their local and global neighbor as themselves. See, leadership means learning and serving, to meet the needs of the least of these, to train, disciple, teach them to lead in their jobs, churches, and communities. Justice, poverty, disease, challenges like these have called Equip to take up the cross and a cause to lead. But this has been no quick sprint, no leisurely run. See, following Jesus is a relay race where faith and leadership are the baton. You were trained for this very moment. Lungs, trained to gather all the oxygen they can in quick breaths. Muscles and sinew poised and flexed, not just to run, but to finish. And God has furnished you well, fitted you from the shoes to the truth in your mouth. You are following in the disciples' footsteps, traveling 2 by 2, the Great Commission as your birthright. And instead of fearing change, you want to carry it with you into every place you enter, taking it into nations and communities to make sure there is someone to run this race long after you are gone. You have not rested on your laurels or glory too long in achievements, which means God is not finished with you, which means you are not finished with what God has called you to do. You're not going to let obstacles or pitfalls or detours stop you. You don't run this race for earthly prizes or finish lines. You keep your eyes on the one who gave his life in sacrifice. You look to God with Nehemiah's eyes. You build and construct with Solomon's hands. You serve with David's heart. You live a life of sacrifice just like Jesus. So tonight, we celebrate. Say thank you for his love, for his hope and his future, for his grace. To teach leaders how to make a global imprint with Jesus' footprint. To fulfill a mission of transformation. To carry a message of salvation. To continue accepting the call to lead. This is your heritage and your legacy. To serve leadership that will change the world.